Hi, everybody. It's your auntie of pop culture. I'm Patty Jackson. I got so much going in my head. It's not cute, not knowing. Let's hug. Okay. Tiffany Haddish. I know there are people who are saying I'm tired of hearing about Tiffany. She's going through something. Going through a heartache is not easy. I wish she wasn't so public about it. She's 40 years old, and it's hard when you fall for somebody, but they don't quite have that same feeling for you, or they want to love you in private. They don't want to go public. Last week when Cedric the Entertainer had the deaf comedy thing for relief, Tiffany popped up. And then you saw a comment in the background. And she said, yeah, we're quarantining together, and I'm not taking no birth control. This probably scared the holy hell out of him. He doesn't want any more children. He has a daughter. He doesn't seem to want to be in a relationship, and he's been with the best. He's had Erykah Badu, Serena Williams, Angela Rye. You can name all these women. A few weeks ago, me and Toya caught him in the hallway. He was here in our iHeart building. And we were teasing him, and I said he wasn't them slicksters. Y'all know the slicksters. I like slick, so I can just recognize slick. Tiffany, may this be your last public naming of anyone, unless they put a ring on it and they're your husband and you marry them. It's exciting. You want to tell the world you're happy. You want to just scream to the world, that's my man. Or guys, that's my woman. But sometimes you can't. Because if they don't want to be committed to you, if they only want to love you in private. Now, apparently he must have moved out of the quarantine situation with her. In her post on social media, she said, you would love me. You told me you would love me. You told me you would fight for me. I'm going to walk out of your life forever. F users, I'm praying for you. I love you, but I hate you. You're a piece of... It's never easy getting your heart broke. It's not. I had the worst heartbreak of my life when I was 29. It's back in the 90s. Got to think. But it was a lesson that I learned. God said, you're going to learn this lesson today. You're going to learn this lesson today. And it was a lesson that I kept with me forever, especially being in public. Because when you're really in love, you want to shout it to the world. You want everybody to know. But everybody don't need to know unless you know that person is sure. And that person is sure when they're willing to make that commitment and marry you. A lot of people think she's too loud, and she's too this, and she's too that. She's learning and growing, and it is something that we all go through. We all go through it at different stages in our lives. She appears to be a very nice girl. Toya met her. They had a chance to hang out, and Toya was like so impressed. And it was funny because I didn't even know Tiffany, she even knew who I was. We love you, honey. And from a sister girl perspective, stay strong. The next time, you just got to be a little quiet. Talk about your projects, talk about the weather, talk about anything else. But don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. Somebody said I was going back to whispering. I'm trying not to be a loud shrill. But Tiffany, you're going to get over this. You will. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. The OWN Network is coming back with Greenleaf. Isn't Lynn Whitfield something in this? Boy, she plays that first lady. Woo! It's coming back in June for season 5. Taraji P. Henson is offering free therapy. There is anxiousness, there is stress, there is depression, so many things going with this COVID-19 pandemic. And she's teaming up with doctors. And what they're doing is virtual therapy, because right now, with people losing jobs, people losing lives and loved ones, people really need it at this time. Okay. I doubted Toni Braxton's relationship with Birdman. She lost that ring. I was like, this is not real. I saw a picture of them quarantining together. I know it's not a word. quarantining together. And he seems like he protects her, and maybe that's why she's with him. For every one of us who said, why is she with him? He looks like he protects her. Diddy raised over $3 million for relief efforts with his dance-a-thon, and he said he didn't stop Lizzo from twerking because she was fat. You can twerk on Easter, he said. It was the lyrics in the song which made him say, you gotta stop, you gotta stop. Lunel sent me a wonderful picture. You know, The Last OG airs on TBS Tuesday nights at 10:30, Tracy Morgan's show with Tiffany Haddish. Lunel sent me a picture. I can't wait to see this episode. It's John Amos, Robert Townsend, of course, Tracy Morgan, JB Smooth, Cat Williams, Anna Marie Horsford. If you go to my Instagram page at WDAS Patty, the picture is there. And it was just amazing. Tomorrow night on BET, Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, the president and CEO of the NAACP, Derek Johnson, is teaming up with Iyanla Vanzant, Ed Gordon, to talk about the state of Black America and the COVID-19 crisis. Nicki Minaj, I think she's another one out here who's single. She married Kenneth Petty. She's no longer referring to herself as Mrs. Petty. It was difficult from the start with his background. He is a registered sex offender. Apparently, he can't stay out of trouble or confrontations. He didn't register in California. Now he has. If you hook up with someone and they're a registered sex offender, everybody gonna know where you live. Nicki Minaj is too big a star for people to know where she lives. I think she tried from the bottom of her heart to love this man, the situation, but in the end, it got to be too much. But it looks like Nicki Minaj is single. It's going to be a boy for Ciara and Russell Williams. This is going to be Ciara's third baby. Russell takes care of all the babies. They have a daughter, her son with Future, and now they're having another little boy. Jamie Foxx's Pixar film Soul has been pushed back because of everything and the movie schedules. It's coming out in theaters on Thanksgiving. The highest rated original TV movie in 2020 is the Lifetime movie, The Clark Sisters. Yes, millions tuned in. If you haven't seen it, see it. Anjanae Ellis, who played Dr. Maddie Moss Clark, was amazing. She was good. She was good. It was good. iHeartMedia, our parent company here, they're coming out with a podcast. A lot of disruptions. No proms because school's being canceled. No proms or graduations. They're putting out a podcast where they've rounded up Hillary Clinton, John Legend, Jimmy Fallon, all giving graduation speeches. Black As starts streaming on Netflix on Friday. Kenya Barris, who brings us grownish, mixish, blackish, it's going to start streaming. It's kind of like a takeoff on his life. New Black Money. Rashida Jones, the daughter of Quincy Jones, plays his daughter. Think of a black Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's kind of like that humor, but it starts streaming on Netflix on Friday. Bruce Springsteen is coming out with Jersey for Jersey. Jersey artists who are coming together for COVID-19 relief efforts. You got the boss, Bruce Springsteen, John Bon Jovi, Whoopi Goldberg, Tony Bennett, and more, all gathering on April 22nd. Wendy Williams. I spoke about this show, and today she explained she is fearful. This is a scary time. I'm not always happy-go-lucky. A lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, and she talked about she's been teary. We want to keep her in prayer. Anytime I talk about her, I love her. I love what she's built and what she does. Don't like to see anybody go through anything. Nobody wants to die alone. I think of the people, they have relatives who die and they can't be with them because of this COVID-19. People are alone. They are quarantining alone. Some people are quarantining. I know it's not a word. And they're surrounded by people, but they still feel alone. So my prayers and go out to her. Her husband, Kevin Hunter, a lot of people said, well, what's he doing? He is starting up their publishing company that he won in their divorce. So far, he's got 3 clients. Black China. She knows how to get a bag. Baby by Rob Kardashian, Baby by Tyga. Now she's saying if you give her $950, she'll FaceTime you. If you give her $250, she'll follow you on Instagram. I don't think so. This Saturday, One World Together at Home. It's going to air on NBC, ABC, CBS. It's going to air everywhere. You will not be able to get away from this because it's airing here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, hosted by Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert. A lot of talent. Stevie Wonder, Sesame Street, Lizzo, Paul McCartney, Elton John, just to name a few. It's to raise money for healthcare workers and equipment. They've already gotten close to $50 million with corporations and all of those coming together to raise money that's so needed. You hear about nurses having to wear garbage bags. That's insane. That's insane. I'm going to say it again if you didn't. That's insane. Nurses should not have to wear garbage bags to protect themselves. It's not cute. Not knowing. Let's hug. I appreciate the comments. You can agree to disagree. It's a great conversation. If I hurt you, that means that I saw it. Toya and Dexter are doing good. Toya's having a lot of problems at this moment with her asthma and stuff like that. So just to kind of like keep her in prayer. The pollen is crazy where we are in the Northeast, but Dexter sends his love, and I'm gonna see if I can get him on the phone. At the time that I record this, they're really busy doing their real jobs, but I'm gonna see if I can like get something where he can like say hello. Thank you so much for joining me. To be a bright spot, kind of like let you know the different things that are going on because things don't stop. For those that are affected and infected, and how it is really affecting us all. Let's all keep each other up and practice kindness. Practice kindness. There are a lot of mean and miserable people out here. And Tiffany, your heart's going to get better. You're just going to learn how to carry on your love life in a different way, in a more quieter way, as I like to say, in a little more mature way. You are loved and you are talented. You're talented. Some people may say you're loud, you're this, you're that. You're talented, honey, and there's a reason why you're here at this point. And maybe one day you'll be able to laugh at it. If I can laugh over something real stupid I did in the '90s, one day you'll look back and you'll laugh at it, and you'll be like, I did that. Really? I was acting like that. Have a good one. Once again, thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day.